You click on this video because something's seriously wrong with your skin. It's red, irritated, or just not getting better. No matter what you do, you've been trying to fix it, looking for routines that actually work. But honestly, it's getting overwhelming. 10 steps routine every day. Miracle products that fix everything. Some influencers says, run, don't walk, and you all do. But does it actually work? Here's the thing. Those routines were not made for you. There are two things that actually matter and nobody is talking about them. Your skin type and your environment. Because nobody talks about these two things, people are destroying their skin, trying to follow someone else's perfect routine. The reality most people don't know. A lot of people online are lying to you and brands are pouring massive money into making you believe hype. But once you actually understand your skin type and your environment, healing your skin barrier and getting healthy, glowing skin is way easier than you think. By the end of this video, I promise you will find something that works for you. Simple tips and products that actually work. Stay till the end. This video was inspired by Leah. Left a comment on last video about her skin barrier. Thank you for sharing that, Leah. This one's for you. So, before we talk about products, let's get one thing straight first. Has anything changed recently? Because your skin doesn't just randomly fall apart. Something triggered it. Take me as an example. I was filming constantly, going to meetings, wearing full makeup almost every day. On top of that, I wanted better skin fast. So I tried a bunch of new skincare products all at once. Strong actives, vitamin C, retinol, too much. My skin couldn't handle it, so my barrier broke down. And here's the variable most people completely miss: your environment. Take Korea and Europe. The water is completely different. European water is hard water, packed with calcium and magnesium. When that meets your cleanser, it doesn't rinse clean. You know that white chalky build up your shower head? That's happening on your face every morning. Same products, different water. Completely different reaction. That's how much environment matters. So before anything else, think about what actually changed for you recently. Did you try the new products? Or maybe you started using something more often in bigger amounts? Okay, next, let's talk about what a skin barrier is. You know when you get a small cut on your hand and suddenly water stings? Water that was completely fine before. But the moment there's a cut, everything becomes a trigger. When your skin barrier breaks down, your entire face becomes that cut. Everything stings. Things that were fine before suddenly react. At its worst, even water hitting your face in the shower is enough to sting, because the protective layer on your skin's surface is damaged. Without it, moisture escapes from the inside and irritants gets in from the outside. So how do you fix it? Same way you'd treat a cut. You put ointment on it and leave it alone. Your skin needs ingredients that rebuild that protective layer. Ceramide, cholesterol, fatty acid. These are the core components of your skin barrier. But here's the most important part. To heal a cut, you have to stop picking at it. Putting ointment on while you keep scratching? Pointless. Skin is exactly the same. So, why does the barrier break down in the first place? There are three main reasons. Number one, over-exfoliating. AHA, BHA, physical scrubs. All good, but overdo it and you are literally scraping away the protective layer. Same as picking at a cut. It will not heal. Number two, too many actives at once. Vitamin C, retinol, niacinamide, great ingredients. I have seen real results from them, but that's when your barrier is healthy. Putting actives on damaged skin is no different from applying something irritating to an open cut. Number three, your skin type changed and you didn't notice. Seasons, age, medication, stress, all of it shifts your skin. The routine that worked perfectly last year might be destroying your skin right now. Okay, now let's get into what you actually need to do. The core principle is the same for everyone. Stop, simplify, recover. But how you do that depends on your skin type. Dry skin. If your skin feels tight after cleansing, flaking, rough, that's you. Strip every active out. Vitamin C, retinol, AHA, BHA, all of it right now. On a damaged barrier, these are not helping you. They are just more irritation on an open wound. Cleansing. Keep it simple. Morning, water only. No cleanser. Cleansers strip the oils that dry skin is desperately trying to hold on to. Evening. One gentle, non-foaming formula. That's it. For moisturizer, stop layering. Toner, essence, serum, cream stack on a broken barrier. You can't even tell what's helping and what's making it worse. One ceramide cream. That's it. And this one's important. Put down the sheet mask. On a damaged barrier, the sheet itself is a physical irritant. Even just the contact of the sheet on your skin is too much right now. Minimum 2 weeks. No new products, no experiments. This is not a routine. It's a recovery period. 2. Oily or acne-prone skin. 1 hour after cleansing, already shiny, like me. This type is the trickiest because when your barrier breaks down, your breakouts get worse. And everything in you says, go back to the acne treatment. Please don't. The breakouts you are seeing right now, that's not your skin being naturally oily. Your barrier is gone and your skin is overproducing oil to protect itself. Reaching for salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide right now is like pouring fuel on a fire. Stop these right now. Salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, BHA, anything related acne. Just 2 weeks. Here's what to do instead. Morning, a gentle gel cleanser with soothing ingredients. Aloe, green tea, panthenol. 1 lightweight moisturizer. Check for non-comedogenic on the label. Evening, same cleanser and same moisturizer. That's your whole routine. And don't skip moisturizer just because you are oily. Less moisture in equal more oil out. Always. Cleanse twice a day. Morning and night. That's it. The more you strip it, the more oil it produces. Barrier first. When it stabilizes, oil stabilizes. Breakouts follow. 2 weeks. Trust me. Okay, next. Combination skin. Dry on the cheeks, oily on the T-zone, breaking out somewhere else. Whatever you do, one area improves while something else gets worse. The most common mistake, treating each zone with a different product. T-zone this, cheeks that. But when your barrier is broken, you can't even tell what's helping and what's triggering. Right now, treat your whole face like your most sensitive zone. One routine, whole face, no exception. Zone-specific care can come back after the barrier recovers. It's not going anywhere. Case 4. Melanin-rich skin. This type needs its own category because the stakes are higher. For melanin-rich skin, a damaged barrier doesn't mean just redness. It's a direct line to PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. One small irritation left unaddressed. Dark marks that stay for months. For your skin, repairing the barrier and preventing permanent spots are the exact same goal. They are not separate things. Aggressive exfoliation right now is the worst thing you can reach for. Defense is your brightening strategy. Centella asiatica, allantoin. Calm down inflammation first. The brightening follows automatically. And here's the 6 things all skin types have to do. 1. Cut the alcohol. It pulls moisture straight out of your skin while your barrier is recovered. Alcohol is your biggest enemy. 2. Sleep. Your skin repairs itself at night. No sleep, nothing works. Cortisol directly interferes with barrier repair. 3. Hands off. Don't pick, don't squeeze. Recovery time doubles the second you start. 4. Your pillowcase. You cleanse at night, then press your face into fabric, collecting bacteria for 2 weeks. Everything you just wash it off comes right back. Wash it minimum twice a week. If that's hard, lay a clean towel over it. That works too. 5. Your towel. A damp towel hanging in your bathroom is full of bacteria. Rubbing that across broken skin puts bacteria directly into the wound. Use paper towels, never wrong. 6. Your palm. Touching it all day, then pressing it against your face. Disinfect the screen daily. I'm serious. Your skin already knows how to heal. You just need to get out of the way. Okay, let me bring this home. Your skin is not failing because you are not trying hard enough. You are probably trying too hard with the wrong things. Find the cause first, then stop, then recover. And remember, the routine you saw in someone's video was not designed for your water, your climate, or your skin type. That's not their fault. It's just not made for you. I will drop some product recommendations for damaged skin barriers in the comments. Go check it out. And no, it's not sponsored, I promise. This is when my barrier was broken. But once you know what to do and what not to do, it gets better fast. Drop your skin situation in the comments. Dry, oily, combination, where you live, what's coming up, how long it's been. I read every single one. I will reply directly as soon as I know. You can get your skin back. For real. Okay, see you in the next one. 안녕!